4 hospitalized following a school shooting at a Dallas high school today.
Autism diagnoses are becoming more common in the U.S. We'll tell you why.
And Serve Denton celebrates their volunteers in a unique way.
Broadcasting live from the University of North Texas, this is ntTV Nightly News.
Good evening. Thank you for joining us on ntTV Nightly News. I'm Melanie Garcia.
And I'm Jackson Garrett Spring. Tonight, Dallas police are investigating a multiple shooting at a Dallas high school. 4 students were hospitalized with gunshot wounds. The shooting happened at Wilmer Hutchins High School. Police reported an active shooter call about 1 p.m. this afternoon. Police say the active threat ended by 1:45 and the campus was secured by 2:15. There's no word what sparked the shooting, but reports indicate shots were fired in the school. Police have not said if they have made an arrest. Dallas ISD officials said families could reunite at the Eagle Stadium, as you can see here. The district asked parents and guardians to bring a photo ID. There's about 900 students enrolled at Wilmer Hutchins. This was the same school where a student was shot in the leg in a classroom last year and was the scene of a student walkout claiming they did not feel safe.
The UNT Outdoor Pursuits Center sent 10 students where they were rescued Saturday after being blown off course on Lake Ray Roberts, which is about 25 miles north of campus. According to the Texas Parks and Wildfire, the group was out in 2 canoes and on 5 paddle boards when strong winds pushed them towards the center of the lake. They were able to call 911 and Cook County Game Warden was able to locate the rescue and them from the water. One person was hospitalized from hypothermia but has been released. The UNT Outdoors Pursuit Center is offering full refunds to everyone who was on this trip and is also offering a credit for the refund trip in the future.
Man, Melanie, with all this heat recently, it's getting pretty tough to keep wearing an all-black suit.
I know just what you mean, Jackson. This black dress was definitely attracting some heat today, but at least I don't have any long sleeves.
Well, lucky you. Let's check in with our weather anchor, Justin Walters, for a look at what to expect tonight. Justin?
Thank you, Jackson. Well, warm and dry as well as windy. That's the way the weather goes today. Current conditions right now, about 73 degrees outside in Denton. That lack of humidity, though, only making it feel like 71. Last time I checked, 28% humidity, so it's not very high. Those winds of 10 miles per hour are going to at least cause it to feel slightly cooler, not just with the humidity. And same with tonight, 53. It's only going to feel like 52, a little bit of a wind chill out there. 5-mile-per-hour winds, not much of a gust tonight, but tomorrow, I want you to take a look at this. 82 is going to be the temperature tomorrow. It's going to feel a little warm, around 83 degrees, and the wind speed about 15 miles per hour, gusts around 25. Now, I'll have more on today's great weather as well as rain chances coming back into the forecast coming up in a few. Jackson, back to you.
Thanks, Justin. Looks like spring has sprung, and that means the birds are back in town. Our live shot anchor, Jackson Berry, is out at the Denton Bird City celebration right now. Jackson, what's it looking like out there?
Thank you, Jackson. Yeah, right behind me, the Denton Bird ceremony is finishing up, and I gotta say, it was pretty fly. Now, for those who don't know, the UNT Bird Campus Committee has created projects promoting and creating safe bird habitats on campus and around Denton. It's estimated that nearly 3 billion birds have been lost since 1970, and they're attempting to stop that. Now, some of the projects they have created are the Bluebird boxes, both on the main and Discovery Park campus, and the Black Vulture Cam, where they're going to use live streams of a pair of vultures on the Discovery Park campus. Now, right now, they're hosting a celebration to promote the various partnerships and collaborations formed to build the active community we have today. Now, here at the celebration, they're hosting super fun activities such as bird trivia, Pictionary, and costumes. And yes, you're encouraged to come dressed as a bird. Now, I like to think that us as UNT Eagles have a duty to look out for the birds of Denton. So make sure you guys come out and support. Now, I heard from a little birdie that some other Dallas birds have had a huge victory recently. Gabby, can you tell me what's going on with the Dallas Wings?
That's right, Jackson. There's new hope for Dallas basketball fans as the Dallas Wings chose a generational superstar in last night's WNBA draft.
With the first pick in the 2025 WNBA draft, the Dallas Wings select Paige Bueckers, University of Connecticut.
Paige Buckets Bueckers is only the 6th WNBA player to go #1 in the draft and win a national championship in the same year. And it's definitely for a reason. During her time with the UConn Huskies last season, she was the only Division I player with 30 points per game scored or assisted on. She also had a 50% field goal percentage and a 40% three-point percentage, stats that even topped Caitlin Clark. Bueckers joins 4-time All-Star Rika Ngumbwale and new Wings Nalissa Smith and Tiasha Harris for what may be the Wings' best season yet. And the Texas Rangers started the 2025 season strong, but have fallen in the standings after a rough weekend in Seattle. Texas lost all 3 games during their road series against the Mariners. Seattle got things started in the bottom of the first on Sunday with a Cal Raleigh 2-run home run to get the first 2 runs on the board. Texas answered with a 408-foot Dustin Harris home run, but that was unfortunately their only run of the game. Although the rest of the game was pretty quiet, the Mariners got lucky in the bottom of the 6th when Nathan Uvalde hit Randy Arozarena with a pitch with bases loaded, resulting in a Julio Rodriguez run and a tough 3-1 Texas loss. Now on the bright side, our Rangers look to reset tonight when they start a 3-game series against the Los Angeles Angels at 7:05 p.m. And finally, the Dallas Stars are down to their final regular season game before competing for the Stanley Cup. Their record stands at an impressive 50-25-6 as they remain second in the Western Conference, despite last night's tough matchup against the Detroit Red Wings. Detroit did score first, but the Stars' Leah Bichel responded with a poke goal to tie things at 1. The Red Wings got another goal before the period ended, but Evgeny Dodonov and Colin Blackwell got Dallas ahead 3-2. The third period looked so promising with us on top, but Detroit scored not 1, not 2, but 3 goals for a tough 6-4 Dallas loss. Now, this loss put Stars coach Pete DeBoer on a 6-game losing streak for the first time in his career, but they'll have a chance to end the season with a win against the Nashville Predators tomorrow night at 7. That's all I've got for sports this semester, but I'll be back with some special play-by-play later in the show. Back to you guys at the desk.
Thanks, Gabby. Coming up, Denton takes a huge step towards fuel efficiency, welcoming an all-electric fire truck.
And measles cases are on the rise. We'll tell you how the disease is also impacting healthcare costs.
Hey, are you here for the premiere? Come take a sneak peek with us.
Stop. No.
Trust me, you don't want to miss this.
I use Flex to buy my favorite snacks.
I use Flex to get me through my mornings.
I use Flex at my favorite campus restaurants. I love how Flex is a cashless payment method and can be used at all campus dining venues.
So, how do you use Flex?
A teenage asylum seeker in Louisville was deported to El Salvador after an ICE officials mistook an autism awareness tattoo for a gang affiliation. According to NBC5, Neri Jose Alvador Borges entered the U.S. 9 months ago. During that time, he has worked at a bakery. He is currently being held in prison in El Salvador. Experts say there is no clear legal avenue to get him back out. But the issue of autism in the news tonight is built in another way. A new CDC study finds that autism diagnosis rates are on the rise, and it's largely due to better understanding and screening of the disorder. For example, in the past, researchers had difficulty identifying symptoms of autism in young girls, and that led to the misconception that only boys were affected. Both race and geographic area factored into this problem as well. In 2020, 1 in 36 children were diagnosed with autism by the age of 8. Now that number increased to 1 in 31, while autism is not a disease or illness, but rather a neurological difference. Some of the most influential people in society have autism, including Steve Jobs, Bill Gates, and Albert Einstein.
Meanwhile, a health scare that is affecting hundreds of people continues to get worse: the measles outbreak. This is an ongoing health issue and is now causing other problems. Segment anchor Gabriella LeBlanc is here with more. Gabriella?
That's right, Jackson. ntTV has been following this story for months. A measles outbreak that began in West Texas continues to spread in the state and several others. At least 3 people, including 2 children, have died as a result. As of Friday, 57 people were hospitalized for measles out in West Texas. That's not just a health problem, it's also a big economic issue. Each one of those infections will cost the state of Texas thousands of dollars. Health officials need to track down people who came into contact with infected people and make sure everyone has access to the MMR vaccine. And because the federal government recently cut spending for healthcare resources, that means Texas will have to spend more on its own to deal with this problem. Texas already has one of the lowest spending levels when it comes to public health. So it's possible this measles outbreak will keep getting worse before it gets better. Almost all of the people who have gotten the measles were not vaccinated. That's why experts are urging everyone who has not gotten the MMR shot to do so. That's all I have for you. Back to you at the desk.
Thanks, Gabriella. So Jackson, did you hear the news? The city of Denton has made history again.
I did. And our live shot reporter, Emma Burns, is at the Fire Station 3 with the details. Emma?
That's right, guys. The city of Denton made history over the weekend as they introduced the very first electric fire truck in the state. This new tool for our firefighters is called the Volterra. The city of Denton made Texas history with the debut of the very first electric fire engine.
It's always exciting for the fire department to have something new and being the very first in the state, and actually the whole southern region of the U.S. The only other electric fire truck right now is in Gilbert, Arizona.
To celebrate the newest addition to the fire fleet, the Denton community gathered for the traditional push-in ceremony.
Oh, this goes back a long time, back in the 1800s and further, whenever departments would come from all around the area to push in the new fire engine whenever they would put one in service. So a lot of tradition with this.
After giving the truck a quick wipe down, it was finally time to push it back in.
I liked pushing the truck a lot because I got to actually, it felt like, it made me feel really cool.
Wiping down the truck was really fun and pushing it into the thing right there.
To have that many people, again, as I mentioned, that many families here and celebrating this occasion, can't beat it, right? I really am proud of to be the mayor of my hometown, be here in Denton.
Fire Chief Hedges also said that the traditional diesel fire engines create cancer-causing carcinogens and that the new electric vehicle is in the right step, the right direction for all of our firefighters' safety. That's all I have for now. Back to you at the desk.
Thanks, Emma. Say, Mel, with the temperatures rising and Texas feeling right again, do you have anything coming up in your future forecast?
Yeah, Jackson, I definitely plan on relaxing by the pool and taking my dog out for some walks this week. Let's see what our weather anchor, Justin Walters, has for the full weather update. Justin?
Thank you, Melanie. It feels great today, but the weather's changing starting this weekend. So let's look at the tower cam. Look outside, not a cloud in sight. Here are the temperatures right now. 70s all across North Texas. 72 in McKinney, 73 in Denton. Up north close to Gainesville, you're at 70 degrees. Sherman also at 70. And the warm spots, Fort Worth and Stephenville, both at 75 degrees. Let's look at the state here. And it's going to be pretty much the same with the exception of down to the south here. So 75 and 80 in Austin. The difference isn't necessarily the temperatures, it's that it is overcast over there. And I'm thinking it's that breeze coming from the Gulf here, coming into Houston and Austin. Overcast skies there, but everywhere else, 60s and 70s. 66 in Amarillo, 76 in El Paso. Pretty much anywhere you go, it feels great. Now let's look at the 7-day forecast here. And tomorrow, 82 is going to be the high. It's going to get all the way up to 87 Thursday before we have more rain coming up. 85 the high Friday, 79 Saturday, 76 on Easter Sunday. If you celebrate Easter, I hope you have a very happy Easter. And speaking of Easter, there's going to be a possible severe weather risk. We're expecting 2 to 3 inches with this rain. But we'll have one more sunny day on Monday, 80 exactly, and then 20% chance of rain again on Tuesday with a high of 77 degrees. That's the final weathercast for me. And as they say, you're as good as your last show. Hopefully I did well, and I wish you the best. Melanie, back to you.
Thanks, Justin. While we prepare for potential storms here in North Texas, an earthquake in California forced people and animals to take cover yesterday.
Video from the San Diego Zoo shows what happens when the tremors began. The zoo's elephants quickly moved to form what's known as an alert circle. Scientists say that elephants do this to protect their young and themselves from threats. This was a 5.2 magnitude earthquake. Thankfully, there were no heavy damages at the zoo, and all of the elephants are okay.
If you love cats and you love coffee, you may want to check out this cat cafe in Dallas. If you're a cat lover and you're looking for a new spot to study, Whiskers and Soda Cat Cafe may be the place for you. The location offers a cozy environment where visitors can enjoy coffee and baked goods while interacting with adoptable cats. Just last year, the cafe adopted out 1,003 furry friends.
The whole reason this place exists is to get these cats adopted, right? Someone's got to advocate for them. Well, here, again, this is their home. They live here. So you get to really see the personalities come out. And it's a concept that I had never heard of before. Yeah. Before I started working here, I would come here regularly and just do homework, right? This is a great spot to come do homework. It's very relaxing, very calming. There's not a whole lot going on, and it's very productive.
All cats are spayed and neutered with the microchip, so if you're looking to adopt a cat, you can fill out the application online. The cafe is partnered with a local nonprofit named A Voice for All Paws, ensuring the cat's health and vaccines are up to date. The cafe features a unique design with private spaces for cats and interactive rooms for guests. And if you're going out of town, a cat retreat is available.
So every time I go out of town, I bring my cat for the boarding here. I mean, I wouldn't want him to go anywhere else. The cats have they have furniture, they have couches, they have little shelves all on the wall, because it's important to give a cat vertical space. They have that, and they also have a TV in the rooms, and we'll play stimulating cat TV type stuff. So it's got birds and squirrels and nature noises.
With high demand, new kittens arrive often at the cafe. And if you happen to fall in love with a cat, you can check out the adoption book or look online to learn more about your new companion. The admission fee is $16 for adults and $8 for children. There is an half-price discounts for additional hours. Reservations are recommended during weekend hours.
And Mel, we have another great Denton organization up after the break. The Volunteers of Serve Denton celebrate their annual community impact.
And don't let the rising cost of eggs ruin your Easter. There is a creative and yummy alternative. Stay with us.
Are you looking for a fun club with travel opportunities? Dive into the UNT Swim Club.
What are we going to say at the end? Just be like.
Practicing Monday, Wednesday, and Fridays from 7 to 9 p.m. at the Pole Recreation Center. We accept members at any skill level. more information, reach out to us at unt.swimclub on Instagram.
Hey you! Yeah, you. Tax day is right around the corner, and the IRS has free resources to help you. Just visit their website or contact our volunteer income tax program at 800-906-9887. You don't want the IRS knocking at your door. Whew, I guess it's too late for you. Pay now or pay later with interest. File your taxes.
Well, Mel, serving others is something that can put a smile on anyone's face, especially when we know what's happening here in Denton.
That's right, Jackson. Our segment anchor, Maddie Holson, is here with more on recent benefit developed to the people who serve this community. Maddie.
Thanks, guys. Serve Denton and Serve Louisville explored their positive impact from the past year with an annual benefit devoted to their volunteers, nonprofits, and donors. Take a look. This year, Serve Denton and Serve Louisville held its third themed benefit, A Night in Old Havana, where 27 sponsors, 21 nonprofits, and progress was celebrated.
This event is meant to raise awareness around Serve Denton and Serve Louisville's mission. So our mission at Serve Denton is to partner with nonprofits to help them better serve people in need. Our goal is just to essentially help more people be aware of our services, let them know that there are resources available out there in the community, and that we are a resource for them as well. With 11 months in the making, Serve Denton and Serve Louisville have put their hard work, time, and effort into making this event wonderful for the donors of the North Texas nonprofits.
It's important to me because it helps all the other nonprofits that really don't have a place to be or call a place home. And so Serve Denton for them is their home where they can office, where they can grow as a nonprofit. And they're right there all together. They can actually use each other for resources. If one nonprofit cannot help, a family, then maybe the other one right next door.
The benefit was deemed a success with over 350 guests. And although it was just a dream for 40 years, in the past 10, Serve Denton has been spreading their goals of partnering with nonprofits to maximize community impact. Serve Denton is always accepting volunteers, so if you would like to do your due diligence, check out some opportunities at servedenton.org. That's all I have. Back to you at the desk.
Thanks, Maddie. Melanie, I've been looking for an outlet for my artistic side, but Easter just reminds me of all the sweets.
Well, Jackson, I know just the solution for you, and I know just the person to share it with you. Her name is Grace Grimes, our live shop reporter.
Well, let's send it over to her and find out how I can combine my candy and creativity.
That is right, Jackson. Fear not, because the marshmallow company Jet Puffed might have the solution for you. Dyeing Easter eggs is one of the best traditions of the season, and if that is something you enjoy, then you will love Jet Puff's new color dyeing kit. It was released just in time for the Sunday holiday, and you can create your own sweet designs on marshmallows that you can eat afterwards. The kit is a dip and decorate style and costs only $2. It comes with a 24-ounce bag of extra large marshmallows, 6 colors, and mini tongs. The kits are being sold exclusively on Walmart's website and will be restocked daily. That's all I have for now. Back to you at the desk.
Thanks, Grace. Jackson, a little bunny told me we have an unusual sporting event hosted by our very own sports anchor.
You know, Mel, I heard the same thing, and you won't want to miss it.
Hey Alex, this guy on the internet says he wants to give me money.
That sounds suspicious.
What do you mean?
Typically, strangers who promise you money on the internet have their own best interest in mind. They often use bounced checks, which will disappear shortly after depositing, but not before they've asked for some money in return.
So he doesn't really want to spoil me?
No.
Well, then what should I do?
The best way to handle it is to block and report the suspicious message, or even consult local law enforcement if you've already fallen victim.
So I guess we aren't going to Key West for spring break?
No.
There's no harm in wanting to have fun while in college, but it's easy to lose track of how much you've had. Apps like Drink Control and Alkadroid can help keep track of your consumption and blood alcohol levels. If you or someone else does drink too much, the signs of alcohol poisoning are as follows: pale skin, vomiting, confusion, low body temperatures, irregular breathing, blacking out, and is hard to wake up or cannot be woken up.
Dude, are you okay? Hey, what's wrong? Wake up.
It's an exciting time of year, but it's important to be responsible. If you suspect someone is suffering from alcohol poisoning, get help immediately. You will not get in trouble for seeking help if you are underage. For more info and resources, go to UNT's Division of Student Affairs.
This time of year is just lovely. Great springtime weather, and of course, this week it's all about bunnies and Easter eggs.
Funny you should mention Easter eggs because if I'm not mistaken, we're about to get the great Easter egg hunt underway right here on the UNT campus. Let's head out to our sports anchor, Gabby Pippins, for the play-by-play account of this egg-sighting event. Gabby?
That's right, guys. We're about to have an Easter egg hunt and see how many eggs you guys can get. Now, when I say go, you're going to go, okay? Okay. On the count of 3. 1, 2, 3, go. All right, let's see. All right, Jackson's got one. Emma's got one. Grace is going far. Jackson's got 2. Okay. Emma's got another. Jackson, there we go. He got it. Let's see. Grace, I don't know how many Grace has got. She's so far. Jackson's got 4 eggs. 4 eggs. They're still going. There's some behind the UNT sign. Oh, wow. Look at Jackson. Get closer. Oh, man. He saw one, but he couldn't get it. Grace coming around the parameter here. And Emma's got just a couple. I think 3, 4, 3. Jackson's basket is full. Oh, my goodness. You guys saw that athleticism? Keep looking around, guys. There's some hidden in places you may not think, okay? Everyone's doing so good. That's okay. Grace dropped hers, but she's got it. She's got 1. She's got 2. Jackson got the one in the box. Let's go. Keep looking. All right. Jackson using his height. All right, guys, be looking in some of the trees, okay? Check the trees. I think Jackson's got it. Maybe? He got it! Jackson got the big egg, everybody. He's the big winner, and Grace dropped one while she was chasing him. Oh, my goodness. Oh, no! Easter egg hunt. We've got the big winner, Jackson. We've got Grace. And I am so excited. Oh, wow. Look at all the ones Emma has, too. Yeah, it's okay, though, because guess what? Everybody here is a winner. Thank you guys so much. Back to you guys at the desk. And happy Easter.
Wow, Jackson, that was just extravagant to watch.
That was good. Well, we hope everyone has a great Easter, and thank you for watching ntTV Nightly News.
Join us again tomorrow at noon and tomorrow evening at 6 here on North Texas Television.